Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We are back on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and we are continuing our Great One Whitetail grind. So, thank you so much for joining the stream today and hanging out. We appreciate it a lot. If you enjoy the stream, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Without further ado, let's get into today's stream. As always, a decent-sized herd over here. There do not appear to be... Was that a shooter? We might shoot him. Yeah, we are. And let's check over here. That one maybe. Don't really like that one. Let's go ahead and go with that one. And that one too while we're at it. Maybe? There we go. Last shot, he should go down, so we should have 3. And there goes a moose. Hey, Jay Downey, how's it going? Welcome in. Okay. Sounds good, Joey. Not yet today. This I just started streaming, so I spent a little bit of time earlier this morning actually setting up for the wolf grind. So hopefully we'll be able to get into that next week. Hey David, welcome in. How's it going? Good, glad to hear it, David. Oh, Turtle's back to lurking in the stream. Welcome back. Glad to have you. How are your guys' grinds going? Hopefully they're going well. Nice. Well, hopefully he pops pretty soon. Never know when they're gonna show up. I was gonna pull my shotgun out there, but I forgot I don't have it with me right now, so next time I end up at a tent, I'm gonna have to get the shotgun back and trade it out for the bow. I had opted to carry the bow for a little bit while I was setting up my wolf grind. because I had a couple of wolves that decided that they wanted to charge and attack me, so I had to resort to taking care of them quietly. And the 300 is not a good way to do anything quietly. Rock, yeah. I don't know how quiet it is compared to the bow, but take out that guy. That one's probably a shooter. That one might be too, actually. Well, that's a baby grind too. You're just a little bit less than me and my whitetail grind. This is kill 207 right here. I'm surprised we dropped him with a single lung shot. That goes to show that the 7 mil is unreal. Got both of them. Nice, Turtle. Do you have a Great One fallow yet, or is this your first fallow grind? Nice. I thought about starting a fallow grind, but we opted for whitetail, and then the next one will obviously be wolf. Yeah, that's all right. I get the spelling struggle. Well, those are both ones that we did want to shoot, so that's good. solid 2 over there. Get into the stand and see if there's anything else. And there is something else. That's another decent 2. Is that the... That was the first one. Okay. So we got 2 shooters there. I think the other 3 are does. Yeah. Yeah, we got a few people in here right off the bat. It's always fun. Where'd my stand go? There it is. The more the better, that's for sure. Those guys are all babies. But we want him and him. That should do it for both of them. Definitely for him now. I'm trying to as much as I can. I'm not super herd managed here yet. But we're getting there. That little button buck has a death wish. Yes, I do. Not very good at it, but I try. On the stream, Joey? Yeah, Turtle, do you hunt IRL? Nice. Trapping hogs sounds that sounds a little wild. Yeah, because I know that they can be mean animals. I'm sure they're even more mean once they're trapped. If it's a live trap. Yeah, Adrian, it comes out on Tuesday. Yeah, that's a bold move, live trapping those things. We're gonna see if we can hit that whitetail with the bow, since we have it. And then try to get over to... Not that guy, because he looks small. Those both look kind of small, actually. "75 yards. Not overly confident with this bow at any distance. That's why. That's why we don't do that. Dink. Let me take that one. I think he's going to be a little small, but... Oh, I don't know, Adrian. That's weird. It's possible we should have left this guy. He looks a little small. Yeah, 159. Maybe try putting a space between white and tail and see if that helps. Want the shotgun back, just for the off chance we get a bird that flies over us. And actually, I probably don't need this in my inventory, so we can go with a little bit of a better shotgun than the 410. I guess I can't put the red dot on that shotgun. That's fine. You probably don't really need the sight. This looks like a pretty dinky 2. Yeah, looks about like the one that we just shot, which was a little bit smaller than I would have wanted to shoot. That one we might try to get. Oh, what are you? Well, he's actually not that impressive, but I thought he was bigger than that. Yeah, that is weird, Adrian. I'm not sure. I think we want that guy. I think there's another one back there that we want. Unless that's... I'll just go with that one. You really move into a... Oh, no, there he is. We'll let those ones all walk. Oh, wrong binoculars. My bad, guys. Since the last stream, I've went ahead and changed the gun that we're using for ethical kills on. I'm using the 7mm mag, but we're still using the 300 for quick kills. But we still got to figure out what weapon we want to take the Great One with when he decides to show up. That guy was a little small too. 165. Yeah. We're gonna have to move that tent back a little bit because we're spooking stuff every time. Ooh, that one looks decent. So one of the best ways to make money is to go hunt crocodiles on Emerald Coast if you're able to. There's two decent ones. But yeah, it does depend on what maps you have. He kind of shrugged that one off. Okay, then yeah, definitely crocodiles on Emerald Coast is what I've found to be the best. Because the hunting pressure doesn't affect them, and you can just zip around. You really just want something that's going to get you as many kills in a short period of time. And oh, sweet, I did not expect him to make diamond, but he did. Let's go. 257. Put it straight through both the lungs with the 7 mag. Nice. Well, that is our second diamond of this grind. Good thing I didn't do something stupid and shoot him with a 300. It's been a long time since I've been that surprised about a diamond. I really didn't think he was really going to make it. I mean, I knew that he had the estimate, but so often, even if they have the estimate, as a level 2, they cannot make it. Quite frequently. He just barely ducked it. He was 193 though, so he was a solid one. Let's go north of here. Yeah, they can definitely be tricky to set up. What great one are you setting up to grind? Whitetail or something else? Okay, whitetail. Yeah, you just kind of, I mean, first off, it's nice to just go and find all or as many of the zones as you can that you plan on hunting, and then just shoot down some of the zones so that you don't have to frequent them as often, makes it a little bit more efficient, and then set up tents, utilize tripods or hunting blinds to reduce hunting pressure, And then just start shooting the big ones. And leave, if you're going to do herd management, leave the smaller ones. Oh, there are a lot of bucks here, and I don't know which ones I want. Not that one, but I think maybe him. He looks decent. He looks decent. He's decent. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one. Kind of want him to duck down, or we'll just take this one now. Okay. Let's see if he slows down. Okay. Oh, we hit a rock. And then we missed. Okay, well, we got 2. I can tolerate 2. That's really just gonna tick that doe off. It's really not gonna do anything to her. I don't think. Unless I somehow manage to get a birdshot round in to an organ. No. Okay. I figured I didn't, but... That was the second one we shot. He ran a little ways. This first one we shot, though, he did not run anywhere. 300 floored him right where he stood. We'll check this very northwestern lake just since we're up here. It's not really one that we hit a whole lot. We don't have a whole lot of stuff up here. We've got a zone that I think is a solo doe. And then up here we normally have 2 bucks. They're both on the smaller side. But I think a couple runs ago we actually shot them both. Because they were kind of right on the border and we kind of hit a stale spot. So we'll see if they respond as anything interesting. right. They are 2, 2. So they stayed both as kind of smaller bucks. I actually don't think either of those score more than 170. Those both look pretty little. He looks a little bit bigger, but he looks like to be in the 150 range still. Actually, he had 0 chance of scoring into 170, so that one definitely stays. That one I bet scores in the 150 range too, even though it has a better estimate. So let's check this spot. This spot normally has better bucks. Kind of like that guy, I think. He looks to probably score towards the top end of that estimate. Down he goes. Let's look over here. Lots of deer. That one's bad. That one's bad. That one's bad. That one's bad. So those are all respawned as non-shooters. So we won't mess with them anymore. He's pretty much a non-shooter. Where are they? Oh, it's right at the end of their drink time. So they're out now, which is fine. And those are the ones that we spooked. Attentive, so there must be a lynx over there. We just barely scored the 170. It's because it's such a short rack. Let's go ahead and ping that. And then fast travel. This is kind of a tough one to get into just because of the way the wind is and how close they are and all this and that. We need to change the time first though, so let's go ahead and do that. Or else we won't find anything in that zone. I'd like to shoot the other bear eventually. Oh, I don't know why they're nervously traveling. What are they fleeing from? I don't think the bears spook them. Unless there's a lynx somewhere. Yep, right there. Is 300 too much of a kill for a lynx? Might be shooting the leg. No, it's gonna die, so. That spooked those deer out, which is inconvenient. So I know I saw a level 2 in there. That might have been decent. So I guess we'll go pick up that lynx. I would like to see those deer start to come back, but don't know if we're going to, and I'm not going to hang around for them to come back. I'll just check this spot again later. Yeah, we blew that entire bottom half of that lynx's leg off. Alright. Now we'll go back up here. Let's see what we've got hanging out up at this lake. It's possible I spooked them already, actually, because my waypoint was bad. Because they normally would be like right in there. odd, actually. Little buck. Doe. Another little buck. Little buck. Doe. That. Oh. 42 to 83. He might. No, I don't think that's a shooter. Those guys should be popping in any second. Oh, I was looking in the wrong spot. Not a shooter, not a shooter, not a shooter. No, not a shooter. Probably not a shooter. That's a shooter. I'm gonna reload before we do this, because if we need more than 2 shots, we're in trouble. That one back there might actually be a shooter too. Yeah, he is. Okay. Try to shoot both of them. Can't shoot both if you don't shoot the first. You also can't shoot both if you can't see both. I don't know if I shot a second one or not. And if I did, I don't know which one it was. So, we'll see what happens when we get over there. But we at least got one. Still only one dead, so that's probably a good sign. It was unfortunate, but it's okay. Yep, that was a shooter. Hey, what's up, Brady? How's it going? I'm doing good. Just grinding away, hopefully getting more cool things, but did get a diamond earlier, so that was a good beginning to the stream. Yeah, it was decent. Nice gold capercaillie. Almost goldered 4. I also switched up the shotgun to the 20 gauge so that way they don't shrug them off and keep flying away like if I shoot them with the 410. Because you shoot capercaillie with a 410, unless you're right on top of them, they're just going to flex those pellets out and keep on flying. They'll die eventually, but they'll keep flying for a little bit. Didn't really expect them to be right there. Normally they're on the other side of that hill, where that one's headed now. But I think we let both of those go, because that one looks like he's only about a 250s anyway. I'd like to see what we've got over there. I've got to go this way. I see some more racks over there. That one's a shooter. We'll probably try to shoot that one too. But I want to shoot that one. That one looks like it's gonna be small, but I want to shoot it with the 7 just to make sure it doesn't do something crazy like our other diamond. We'll go ahead and switch back to this. Oh, dang it, he just went away. Bummer. That's okay, though. We got the one that mattered. This guy will probably not make diamond. He's nice and wide though. Yeah, 230. He was a small guy, but smoked him. We'll go check this other lake since we're here. See if those whitetail have moved back in after that lynx spooked them out. I don't know why they were so close. The whitetail at this spot give me so much havoc, and it's annoying. Save your life from a lynx, and this is how you repay me, by being obnoxious? I don't even know where they... There. Doe. Not a shooter. Doe. We'll see if we can put one into him. Oh, I lost him. Well, it's his lucky day, I guess. If we get an opportunity, we'll take him. Oh, now they're nervous. Maybe he comes back down out of the trees. If he does come back down, or even just out across like the rest of them, we'll bonk him. Well, I don't see him, and I'm not wasting any more time, so. We'll come out here and see what we can get. even that capercaillie just kind of shrugged off that hit. I must have only caught him with a couple of pellets, but I guess we're going this way first. Okay, good. He did die. Just took his sweet time. There's still nothing. It's 420. Nice. One pellet. A little bit behind. Guess we might as well come up here and hit this zone up in the corner. We're far enough that if those black grouse fly at us, we'll take them out. At least if there's a male. He's not a shooter, but that's a buck that's not normally here. I don't think, anyways. Not a shooter buck. Another not a shooter buck. Probably not a shooter buck. Are these all non-shooters now? If that's the case, I may shoot. Maybe that one? That one's definitely gonna score like 150. Well, that's what I want. Oh, that was an awful shot. There we go. We cleaned that up, a little bit. That was still not pretty, but we made it work. Here is this guy. Pelvis, intestines, then one more in flesh just to make sure. Okay, now let's go south. Make sure those grouse aren't flying at us. Don't see them. These appear to be all non-shooters. Yeah, they are all non-shooters, which is fine. Let's continue on to here. And then we'll hit this zone. Maybe see if there's anything there. Moose yelling at me from somewhere. Moose and lynx. Another moose. Fleeing deer. More moose. That's a 4. Bear. There are a lot of animals tucked around back here. That's a smaller moose. 3. Cool. Those are still not shooters from the last time I looked at them a few minutes ago. I must have walked through it. There's a bear. Got this moose. Oh, I saw antlers. There we go. We'll see what we can do with them. Don't like that I can't see them really. Three. 2 does and a buck. Don't know if that's actually all that's here. That buck looks a little small. Both look a little small. Hey, Game On, how's it going? Henry's doing good. He's just living his best life. I think I tried to take both these bucks. What's that doe moose? think. Oh, we did hit him. And we hit him again. Finally. Jeez. That was sad for a second. I have not made a Discord server yet, no. Oh, nice. Typing on a keyboard. There you go. Slacking. I know, I'm slacking. Good 173, that was a good shooter. I opted to get my setup for Wolf and Great One grinding prepared instead of the Discord. But maybe I'll work on a Discord server sometime this week. Oh, I have no idea. Hopefully shot a diamond. I didn't necessarily want to shoot that one. Bummer. Oh, that's right. He was looking for pheasant zones. Oh, nice. Went after wolves. I know they definitely do still attack you. It kind of depends too on what you're doing. It seems like they always attack you at the most inopportune time. But there you go. Set up a moose grind. Nice. What map were you on? Were you on Yukon? Oh, medbed. Okay, nice. Smoked that guy. I shot when I was setting up my wolf grind, which I'm planning on to do on Yukon. I came across a max level moose that was just chilling, taking a nap. And then once I got him, he trolled, and it was quite sad. Yeah, once I get my Discord made, you'll have to do that. want both of these bucks, but they're not necessarily... in the best of spots. I don't have a Discord game on. Got that one. No, not yet. Hey, Grayson. Yeah, sometimes my shots get lucky. And they piled up right next to each other. That was nice. 152. Oh, so I shouldn't have shot that one. Oops. Hopefully better. 184. Good. Let's go ahead and bounce to the trophy lodge real quick. We need to come in here because... is that a whitetail? That's a whitetail there. We got a whitetail to place there. Across from that one. I think their scores are like almost identical too. 257.7, 259.6. So very close. But I do think that's where I have to wrap up this stream, everyone. Ooh, nice, Joey. Good stuff. I forgot I had some stuff I got to take care of tonight, so shorter stream, but probably tomorrow I hope to maybe have a video out. But if not, we'll see you guys in the next stream where we hopefully will be going after wolves. So thank you. We'll see you in the next one.